You know Cetaphil?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's kind of fire. You should try it.
That's so gross.
No, though.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of an interesting discussion. Sometimes back here with the boys, we got Haran and Tarun. No Christian today, but we replaced him with my newly upgraded fiance. Upgraded fiancé.
Upgraded fiance.
What do you mean upgraded? You didn't replace a part.
We can't use that, right?
No,
that's fine.
You can continue.
She evolved into fiance a couple weeks
from
ago.
Girlfriend, yes.
From girlfriend.
The girlfriend state. Congratulations.
So fiance, how are you feeling?
What's her name?
I don't have a name anymore. I'm Fiancée Knowles.
You want to introduce yourself to everybody or reintroduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi guys. I'm Amrita, Harsha's fiance. Yeah.
Well, she sounds super happy.
I'm very happy.
Uh-huh.
I was on the podcast last year. I was the one that watched a lot of TV, and I still do. But other things that are new about me, I'm a fiance now, if you didn't get that already. And I am going to a master's program at GW in the fall.
Wow.
For healthcare administration. So I'm very excited. I think that's it, though.
Go Colonials.
Yeah, again, our high school mascot was also Colonials.
Dude, that's such a rip. It's so sad.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
So you want to tell everyone how many TV shows you watched since the pandemic started now? Give an update.
Yeah, I don't know if I had a number last time, but I'm at 53 now.
Is there even 53 TV shows?
Well, okay, so I'm counting. I'm not just counting full shows, right? I'm also counting seasons, new seasons that came out during the pandemic. So,
Damn.
But even still,
I should have counted runtime for each and calculated how long.
You would be really sad about the result.
Yeah.
How many platforms do you use to watch TV shows?
Netflix, Hulu, Amazon are the main ones. I had a month where I had HBO, so I would definitely watch 2 or 3 shows on that.
And now we have another month.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna finish Succession. That's my goal.
Oh, how do you like it?
I liked it. I watched one season, I think, maybe 2. It was good. I started watching for the guy that was in Minutemen.
Oh yeah, he's so funny, dude. He's so
funny.
funny in that show. That's a good show. I feel like I keep plugging on this podcast, but yet again, please go watch Succession if you haven't. I think the new season starts in September, so you have 2 months to, or I guess a month. Yeah.
I second that.
Yeah, your opinion doesn't mean much though. You watch everything.
Yeah, but it's because I watch so many things, I know a lot. So.
But how do you know it's 53? Do you have a tally? You're that's 19.
No, because after the first time I was on this podcast, I was like, let me make a list so that I can read it for you guys. And then I just continued updating it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like to know how much time I'm wasting.
A lot.
So much.
Did you ever finish your Marvel run through?
Yeah. I finished with my family because we wanted to watch everything before the shows. So then now we're on Loki. We only watched 2 episodes of it though.
Nice.
Loki was good enough to keep watching.
Good enough.
I think honestly, I think Loki was definitely the most unique. And I think I enjoyed it the most consistently than the other 2 shows. But yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I got a little bored by the Captain America one. I mean the Bucky one.
Yeah.
I think that one was better than Loki.
Oh.
I thought it was the Captain America one, then Loki, then WandaVision.
Oh, interesting. I liked WandaVision better.
But the first 3 episodes of WandaVision where nothing happened.
Yeah,
it was
that's
dumb.
true.
I was half the show. Yeah.
But there was each those 2 episodes, there was 4 minutes of creepy shit happening. And then it just returned to bullshit ass comedy.
But I don't want to watch 40 minutes of bullshit for 4 minutes of good shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. The consistency definitely wasn't there. I think Captain America one, I think a lot of people's problem with it was that it was pretty much just like an action show. So like if you're not really into like all that cinematography and like in the action, then I can see why you wouldn't be a big fan. But
yeah,
I do wish Bucky had more of like. Oh, like more like about Bucky was in that show. I feel like the first episode was all we got about him, and then it was all like Falcon related, which is fine because the Falcon is also interesting. But I feel like Bucky was kind of done dirty. But
I agree.
But enough about that shit. We should talk about what went down 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, speaking of superheroes.
Oh, me?
Oh, dude, I can't.
Good transition.
We've been hearing shit like this for like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and it's like it's becoming a lot nowadays. But I'm here for the love, you know. But just yeah. Anyway, continue.
You told us to shut up.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I proposed to her in Seattle a couple weeks ago, and most of my friends were able to come. Like these guys on the podcast, Harsha, Tarun, and Christian, came from Sandwich and got to spend a week with us too after, so that was nice. And then also my other friends like Art, Duncan, and Anant, shout out to everybody. And then so we crashed Amrita's friends trip with Bhavana and Rini, who were also on the podcast. No, she was on the podcast, so we don't name her.
Okay. Okay, but also shout out Sahana.
Oh, Sahana was on the podcast. Shout out Sahana. I think that's everybody now. Shout out Sudha, our Airbnb host.
And
anyways,
Sahana's mom.
Sahana's mom.
Sahana's mom's name is Sudha also.
Wow.
Okay,
Sahana's
anyways,
mom
moving on.
went to the Airbnb to us?
Yeah.
Why was she so
Why are we
mean then?
focusing on this topic?
Anyways, yeah, we crashed their trip, and then I decided to propose to her there like the day after, and she had no idea. I thought she had an idea about like every step of the way, especially like the day after when we booked the Airbnb, I added it to our shared calendar, and she still had no idea. And a lot of other things in between. But yeah, do you want to share your perspective about it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty dumb. Yeah, I literally had no idea. I think the biggest hint for me should have been when my mom was like pestering me. She was like, you need to buy a long, like floor length dress. And I was like, for why? And she literally like would not stop bothering me about it for like 3 days. And I was like, okay, God, like get me a dress that looks like this. And I like showed her a picture. And then she like narrowed it down for me. And she's like, okay, it's going to come so soon. I'm so happy. And I was like, why do we need it so soon? Like what's going on? But I still had no idea. I thought she was just being crazy. The Airbnb thing, like I thought it was something to do with my hotel. Like I literally everything I just explained away. Apparently people said the word Seattle in front of me and I just
Dude, I can't Trun literally said you're gonna propose to in 2 weeks and you just didn't even realize.
What?
No, I'm just fucking around.
I believe it.
You know, there was one time, like basically remember when we were at our friend's house in the hot tub and we were just drunk as shit?
Yeah.
And we had like a long conversation. I don't know if you remember any of it because I don't remember any of it. But I remember like thinking to myself the next morning when I woke up that I could have said something there that could have been really bad, but I hope I didn't. But I didn't even tell Harsha that because I didn't want to freak him out more and worry him. But
No,
clearly, yeah.
Nothing.
All right, from now on, surprising her will be easier.
Now I'm going to be on the lookout. Forever.
Oh.
Yeah,
So just don't
no chance
surprise
of doing
her.
this again. Yeah.
No more surprises.
It's okay.
Because Harsha, when did you come up with the idea to propose to Amrita? Or like, yeah, when did you come up with the whole idea to go to Seattle?
Oh, I knew I was going to propose to her around this time, like, or in the fall. And it just so happened that they decided to plan a trip in the summer. So right after they booked it, just decided to go forward with it.
Nice.
And it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got a nice party to celebrate with more friends.
Yeah. He got a really nice hotel for us. It had like the view of the water and the Ferris wheel and all of that stuff. It was really cool.
I mean, you're such a great planner, Harsha.
Yeah, thanks, Bhavana, for listening.
She's probably.
But yeah, it turned out well. It turned into like a fun trip for all of us. We haven't done that in a long time, or at all, I guess.
Yeah, we never had a fun trip together. Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out Connolly.
Connolly?
What do you guys call it?
It's
Conley.
Conley.
Yeah, definitely an upgrade from that.
Yeah.
Conley, I guess.
Upgrades all around.
gotta have a fun week of just hanging out because Christian was here. So
yeah, I was crying all over the place. Great.
yeah, and thanks, Turin, for the great pictures to capture our moment. To capture our moment forever.
Yeah.
You're welcome, buddy. Both of you. We're welcome. I'm glad they came out nice and you like them.
Thanks, buddy.
And thanks, Haran, for everything.
I played zero role in this.
Haran actually was there. Haran was there when we went to New York to get the ring. So Haran came with a couple of other friends, and she had no idea about that trip either, that Haran and Bhavana came with us. So
yeah, we went.
That was another thing.
We went like, what, 2 months?
A month.
A month ago. Yeah, sorry, a month ago. More than that, right? Like a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
A month and a half, yeah.
Yeah. That was a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, without me.
Well, the whole time we're like, damn, Amrita really would have enjoyed this. We're like, what are you gonna do?
I wish I got to come too. Sad.
SK, big GRE boy.
Fucking useless. Fucking shit.
What do you mean, bro?
Bro,
you about to start grad school soon?
I wish grad schools didn't say that they like waived it, because like they say they waive it, but they really mean that they don't waive it. Like it's better if you just do it, right, to bolster your application. So
okay,
just
but you would have done it either way, so why does it matter?
But I'm just mad that like I know there's kids out there, like exceptions, that they didn't have to take the GRE, and they could have gone to New York with their friends. But I'm not one of them. Those minority peoples.
It's okay. You're going soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
But it was nice. We got 2 fun trips, I guess, out of this whole proposal thing.
Yeah.
You did. Speak for yourself.
Me and Haran, had a good time during this whole process.
Yeah, we definitely should do more. I feel like you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's do justice to the story.
When did you guys decide to book tickets? How was that? I didn't hear this part of it.
2.5 months ago.
Yeah, in May. After you guys booked it, we booked a week after.
Let's go crazy.
And then we flew in like the day after they did, so it was just like a day, like a half a day basically, where we had to hide.
Yeah, so that following, so we flew in on Thursday. They went on Wednesday night. We flew in Thursday night, and the next day, like we had those like 7 boys. Yeah. So like the following Friday, like we all had like our own task to complete, I guess, to like make sure this proposal
it was like a
goes
mission.
Fine. Yeah, it was literally like a mission.
Broke up into teams. Yeah.
So like Harsha and Turin went to the location to like scope it out, see. We'll talk more about the location afterwards, but the other boys, we had to go to like Safeway and also get alcohol for the party afterwards. And so then our friend Anat joined us that morning, and we told him that we were gonna Uber to Safeway, and then Anat and like an Ankit were both like, oh, we should just walk there. It's only like a mile away. So like, okay, fine, we'll walk there, and then me and Christian decided we'll Uber from there to the alcohol place afterwards. So we get on this walk, and it's going fine, and then there's an overpass. So we like climb up the stairs to get on the overpass, and we're walking down the overpass. But then we look back on the phone, and like we're going the wrong direction from what the maps are saying. So like, okay, shit. So we turn back around, go down the stairs, and like we're back under the bridge, and we see like the maps is telling us like to go into like this forest area, and I'm pretty sure like only like I think I was down and maybe another person were down to like just walk to see, because I was like, are we already like walked like maybe 0.2 miles? Might as well just keep on going to see what it's like. So we're just like walking up this path, and it's clear that it is an actual path, but it's like it gets like super steep, and like there's like thorns sticking out, and like there's trash everywhere. It's just like not ideal. But we were already like halfway through it, and we were pretty committed. So like we keep walking all the way up, and then we get to the top, and it's actually kind of nice because like when we get to the top, you like see a nice like view of Seattle, and you can also see where Harsha and Turin went to, like Gasworks Park, and like you see like where it is and stuff. But when we get to the top, like Christian's fucking like dying, and like none of us realized like while we were walking, because we were going like super fast. So then like we're like we're like taking a picture, and then we like pan over to Christian, who just like looked like he about to like throw up and like and like just like also pass out at the same time. So then Anat, the hero that he is, decides to run to Safeway without us to get him water. But then like after Anat's like halfway like to Safeway, we realize that Christian's okay. But then our friend doesn't tell Ankit, like our friend Ankit doesn't call Anat, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it, like he'll come back with the water. So then Anat comes back with the water, but then he's gassed. So then like it just become like a huge L of a trip. But we finally get a Safeway. We get everything done. We get the alcohol. We meet back, and you know, Harsha, you talk now. I talk too much.
Well, after we got back, you know, we had about 3-4 hours to sightsee in Seattle by ourselves. So we went towards Pike Place Market, saw the gum wall. It's pretty nasty, and it's like nothing great. I think it's just pretty gross. Then we Christian needed pants, so we had to go get some pants. It's pretty important. Then we checked into the
Nordstrom
hotel.
was mad expensive. I never knew
yeah.
the Nordstrom there. It was like like super like expensive designer clothes and stuff. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, gotta go to the rack.
Even the
Yeah,
rack
that's
was
where
kind
we
of
ended.
expensive, but
Oh.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the
the
rack
rack
was
was
definitely
good.
a little bit better though.
Yeah, got back, checked in the hotel, came back, got ready, and we woke up at an early time because it was like Pacific time, so we had enough time to do everything, but we never felt rushed throughout the whole day. I think, which
Yeah.
it worked out really well.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the cake was great. We got chocolate cake.
Cake was really good.
Yeah. So the location that me and Tara went to earlier, like we went to Gasworks Park, and so it's a park, and we didn't know there was a hill to it, so we walked up to this hill, and then it's like overlooking water, and it's pretty isolated. So that's where the location was for the proposal. But there, me and Tara wanted to ask people for like, hey, like how busy does it get in the evening? I think people in Seattle are just generally super mean because like they would just cut me off, and every time I asked, like, sorry, no, I don't know. Sorry, bye. I need to go. Or like, and, yeah, they're pretty rude about it. So yeah, fuck you guys.
Whoever, if you're listening.
Seattleites or
Ooh,
fuck you,
satellites.
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 Yeah, so then I guess when it came to proposal time, me and Harsha and Arth, so I was taking pictures and Arth was the guy that took the video of their proposal. We all went a couple hours early, and just kind of just like waited there and like scoped it out to see if it was still like a viable location depending on how many people were there. And there were a lot of people there, but it wasn't too bad, I don't think. And then we kind of just like set up all of Harsha's decorations and stuff, and then basically this hill, it was great because you can't actually see anything on top of that hill until you get to the top, like by taking this kind of windy path up. So we thought it was like a great way for Amrita's friends to lead her up and then have like a grand reveal, you know, with the skyline and Harsha in front with the decorations and like, you know, like, because if she saw it at the bottom of the hill, it'd be like, oh, well, yeah, like she knows, like, you know. But yeah, and then she came up and then she said yes and shit, and then we took pictures.
Yeah, thank God.
Imagine.
I think I would have just jumped in the water, you know, if she said,
Oh my god.
That's a long jump, man. You would have had to like
would've
roll down the hill.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the time like Harsha was proposing, like there was like a crowd around it. It was like it felt like a TJ like promposal.
Yeah.
Definitely a little less people, but it's still like a good amount of people watching like a random stranger propose to someone. But like everyone was like, people were like filming and like people were nice about it. Like it was, I think they were excited to see a proposal happen in front of them.
No. Fuck the satellites.
Well, yeah, apparently Turan had to shoo some people out of the way while he was taking pictures because they're
Oh,
saying
dude, it pissed me off so
back.
much. Pissed me off so much. I took like, it was like a nice landscape photo, right, with like the skyline, nothing like obtrusive in the photo, anything, right? And then you see this couple just fucking walk up behind, right? And he's like sipping a drink like so nonchalantly, and he's just watching. And I thought, you know, like he'd move out the way because he sees me taking the picture, but then he wouldn't. So then I like gestured very aggressively to move out the way as soon as possible. And then they saw me, and I think they thought I was a dickhead, but like I don't really give a shit. The photos came out nice, so fuck that guy. Fuck you, satellite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Turan, fucking
Yeah.
satellites and aliens, crazy.
Yeah, man. I wonder what if his name was Sputnik? Fuck that
Sputnik.
guy, Sputnik. But yeah, then it went
Yeah.
well, and then we hung out there for a little bit, and we went to dinner, kind of, and then ate the cake, and then drank a lot, and then went to sleep. Bye. And then the next morning we woke up and did a bunch of other Seattle activities.
Yeah. I'll tell it from my perspective also. So this night they were like, my friends were very much like, that Friday night we have to get dressed up and we're going to go to a really nice place for dinner. I didn't even know about the park plan. Like I was not paying attention to the planning at all.
Yeah, why are you so useless?
I don't know.
Did you want to be on that trip?
What?
What?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Rini and Bhavna took over for planning, and I was like, all right, I don't need to do anything. Like, it's fine. So they did a good job there. Like, I literally had nothing to do with anything. But yeah, like I bought a new dress for that night. I was like, okay, I'll do my makeup, like jewelry, whatever. Only regret is not wearing heels, but it's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, so they take us, we go to the park and they take me up this hill, and I see like the plan worked out really well. Like, you're right, I couldn't see anything, and the first thing I saw was Harsha's head, and I thought I was hallucinating for a second, and I was like
God damn it,
turning. I was like slowly turning to tell Bhavna, like, oh, that guy kind of looks like Harsha, and then I see like Arth and Sahana. And I was like, oh shit, there can't be 3 people from Virginia all like coincidentally looking like that. And you can literally see me say, oh shit, in the video. And then we keep walking and I see the whole setup with like, there's like fake flower petals and like a heart.
You don't have to say fake. You don't have to say
I'm
fake.
so sorry. Very
There's like
real
fake
looking
flower petals and like really shitty,
Yeah.
Really
champagne
shitty
flowers.
decorations.
Very
And like honestly, the
realistic-
guy in the middle wasn't even that nice. Like,
very realistic flower petals in a
God
heart
damn.
formation.
You could have just said flower petals. It would have been okay.
And then this bouquet and champagne and candles and Harsha, obviously, standing there, and it was really nice. And I like got in. There was this like circle stone formation thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a carving of something. It was really cool. Very nice setup. And I stood there, and I think I kind of blacked out during Harsha's speech. I was like shaking. He was shaking. It was a little cold too. But yeah, it was really nice. And then everyone being there, like I think right after he finished proposing, I got like super overwhelmed. Like I remember hugging Bhavna in the background thinking like this must have been so much work. And like that's when I started like crying again. But yeah, it was very sweet that everyone was able to come out and keep all of that a surprise. That's crazy. And Annette told us that he almost ran into us a few times, like on Thursday too. So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Nal was already in the city
Yeah.
before us for like 2 days. Crazy.
So many surprises. The cake was so good.
Yeah, so good they brought it back.
Yeah, we were about to leave half the cake in Seattle, and Bob's almost cried. She was like, "Someone take it back." So then me and Rini made a separate trip to Target just to get Tupperware so we could take the cake back. And I
Such
put it in my
commitment.
backpack. Yeah, it was so heavy, but it was good. It was good.
that was the best decision made that weekend for sure.
Yeah.
Because basically, Amrita, there was so much cake. Like that cake was huge, and
Yeah.
she gave me a little Tupperware box, with some cake. And I brought it home that night, and me and my brother just sat there for like 15, 20 minutes and ate the whole thing. And we're like, oh, it's gone now. I'm sad. Yeah.
Shout out Praneeth for helping with the ring as well.
Yeah, Praneeth had a nice guy in New Jersey. Nice.
Should we plug him?
Nice ring dealer.
Should we plug him or no? Is that not a good idea?
No.
All right,
He'll
never
pay,
mind.
once we get bigger, he'll pay for a spot in our podcast. You already know.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking of plugging,
Okay. What?
Wait, what?
speaking of plugging,
Where you
we're
going
gonna
with
roll
this?
to an ad break for our favorite sponsor, Anchor FM. Take it away, guys. Thanks, guys, for that message. We're back.
Oh my god.
So we just want to talk about one more thing about that weekend that I think was probably the highlight of the weekend for me, because just a shit ton of funny stories came out of it. But we went to this boat party on Lake Union. I don't know where to go from there.
Yeah, so we knew it was a party with alcohol that we had to pay for, so we had this brilliant idea to bring flasks on the boat. So we had 3 different Ubers because we had so many people. So the first Uber got there and they were like, oh, they have metal detectors and they're patting everyone down, so we can't bring flasks. So
Trun and I were in that first Uber along with Christian,
yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
So that
who's
kinda
no
fell
longer
through.
with us. Yeah.
So that's when we were on the boat and we already left the water. We're like, fuck it, we just got to spend money and buy drinks. So we did it. And it was a really good plan.
Great plan. Yeah. So we were drinking, and then we made friends with this guy who had some really good makeup on. Shout out Manny. And he told us about this drink called the Adios Motherfucker. And it was this blue like concoction of Tarun just put his hands over his mouth as if I should not curse.
Fuck you,
But it was
Trun.
this like blue concoction. of all these drinks of like alcohol. Like it was like a long, what's it called?
Long
Island, but blue, and it was so good. And I think we all had like each of us had like 2 or 3 of them, and it got us so fucked. It was great. I was running around the boat like kissing everyone that came.
Not strangers or friends.
Yeah, just friends.
That would have been weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going into the boat, like, well, me and Christian and Truna were like a little beef because like we didn't have any, like, barely any alcohol in us.
Yeah.
So like, oh, like, oh, this is gonna be so shitty. We're gonna spend so much money, or we're gonna hate this. But as the alcohol ran through our system, it got a lot better. It was a lot of fun. I mean, it was nice to like see the view while also like drunk out of our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad no one got seasick.
It's pretty dark though, because like there's no lights on water, you know.
Yeah,
profound.
But like one side of the boat was dark as fuck, and then
but like the skyline was lit.
Yeah, the skyline was pretty. We did get some good pictures, like golden hour before the sunset.
Yeah.
What else happened on the boat? Harsha?
A lot of people cried on the boat.
Yeah, Art started crying, and then I saw Art cry, so I started crying, and then Ankit saw us cry, so he started crying, so he cried.
I'm really sad I missed that. I was too busy kissing everybody else.
We should probably stop talking about that part.
Yeah, what a hoe.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds
Put a
so
ring
bad.
on it,
That
she
sounds-
just goes around and kisses everybody.
Yeah, actually though, yeah, I was like, you've never ever done that before. What got into you?
I was just
She's so
happy
emotional.
that
Yeah.
everyone was there for us. And you know, now that I'm betrothed, there's no misinterpreting anything. You know, I'm taken, I'm spoken for. So
Aww.
Yeah.
Nicely put.
thanks.
Harsha, how do you
A
feel about
counter
that?
argument, Harsha, or
What
Harsha,
the
this
fuck
means
you
you
just
can-
say?
Harsha, this means you can also go around kissing everybody.
Oh, Tarun, come here, babe.
oh my god.
But anyways, after the boat party, we got home and had this ambitious plan to get to Mount Rainier, the national park, the next day at like.
We were supposed to leave at
we were
8.
supposed to leave at 8. We kind of negotiated to 10 with the higher ups, and then we ended up getting there around 3. But yeah, that was fun time, even though we were only there for a couple hours.
Yeah, it was still really pretty.
Yeah, it was really nice. I'm sad you guys didn't get to go on the hike with us. It was a good view.
Yeah, it's okay. We just had some driving practice, I guess. Mount Rainier's now. It was okay though. I think it's because it was super hot.
Mhm.
It was very like rocky and dirty and like not. It looked better from far away than up close.
Yeah. Who told us
Really?
about the heat wave? I think Christian
Christian.
did.
Yeah.
Christian was saying there was a heat wave right when we went, so it was supposed to be a lot snowier and like prettier, but then it was actually like 80 degrees and everything
Mhm.
melted.
I'm
But we
just
were
happy
still
it
able to
wasn't
see some
rainier.
snow.
Oh god.
No.
Good god.
I made that joke like 4 times during that.
I know. I know. I was in the
still
car
so
with
funny.
Tarun.
It's funny. But yeah, it was really cool because you could see it everywhere. Like in the city, if you turned like the right way, you could see the mountain. But then when you got closer up to it, it was like a little underwhelming.
Hmm.
But it was still really cool.
Yeah, so there was no service on the mountain, so we were in 2 different cars and we got there at 2 different times. So we were really worried that we wouldn't be able to see each other. But unluckily, we both ended up stopping at the place we decided to at the same time or similar time. So it all worked out.
Yeah, it was crazy because like I shan't name the driver. A girl was driving our car.
A girl? What's that supposed to mean?
A woman.
Girls
sorry.
can't drive?
A
Yeah.
person was driving the car. Someone was driving the car, and like there was like a fork in the road. This other person sitting next to her, this other person driving, said like, "Oh, like keep going straight, don't go left." And then like she was about to turn left, so she like quickly like swerved the wheel, and then like we see their car in front of us, and like we all just started screaming. It was a crazy moment actually.
Very
Yeah.
serendipitous.
Thank you, Tarun.
Great GRE word.
Serendipitous.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, great trip. what would you guys give that trip out of 10?
1 billion.
A bit higher than I was gonna go, but no. I think it's a very good trip. I think 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, same.
Me too. Because she said yes.
What if she said no?
Say no.
Or if she said no, I wouldn't be here right now.
You'd be in the water?
I'd be in the water still.
If you jumped in the water, I would jump in after you.
Thanks. We would both not be here.
I'd be here.
Same. We'd be telling a different story.
This got so dark.
Oh, we had a good engagement party on Sunday as a post-proposal thing, and we got to
a
celebrate.
post-game to the proposal.
Yeah. That was also a lot of fun, and it was he still kept that a surprise too. Like, that's what my mom bought me the dress for. He made a Jeopardy and everything, but he ended up telling me eventually because I should know. And I helped out with the Jeopardy game, so that was good.
Yeah, it was at Stone Tower Winery. Nice vineyard area, outside area and inside area, patio and stuff. The weather was good, and I realized white wine is not that bad. I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
It's just champagne.
Huh?
It's like pretty much champagne.
Wait.
The champagne tasted different.
With the yeah. It was more.
I'm pretty sure it's like the exact same taste.
No, but there's actual white wine.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's the same taste, but not carbonated.
I don't think so.
Agree to disagree.
What is champagne made out of?
Wine.
Champagne.
But yeah, the other thing about Stone Tower is like it's usually really, really busy. Like, I've been there twice this summer, and it's like really hard to get a table. So it's really nice for this party that we got it like all to ourselves, and we were able to take pictures without like people in the background. Yes, Haran, he's raising his hand.
Okay. Champagne is white wine that is placed in the bottle after primary fermentation. So everyone can suck my ass.
I think the fermentation just changes the taste so much.
It is literally not, though. What are we talking about here? It's like the same taste. Are you guys capping?
No, yeah.
That's the same taste. It's the same taste, bro. So you're talking about you're saying beer before it's fermented. You think barley and fucking hops taste the same as goddamn beer?
You think lemonade and Sprite taste the same?
Hey, yo, in the comments, let me know. Does champagne is a champagne and white wine taste the same or not? Or very similar taste?
Or tell him he's a barley hops eater. Yeah.
What do you mean? Not change it like that. We literally just said champagne is white wine, so I'm correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also, wine is fermented grape juice, and those taste different.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that means it's double fermented. Ferment.
Ted.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Ron. Anyway, continue, please.
You guys are just defensive because you're wrong, but that's okay.
I think I made some pretty good points, but that's fine.
Speaking of making pretty good points, Haran, I heard you have a game ready for us.
I don't want to play a fucking game anymore. I get no respect in this. All
right, well, you were never playing to begin with, bro. You're the fucking host.
Oh shit, you're right. My bad.
So fucking host, fucking.
Okay, so if you guys listened to the episode we did with Bhavna and Sahana, or if you haven't, go listen to that after this episode, of course. But on that episode, we played a game, best friend versus boyfriend. But today, we're putting a twist on that game, and we're doing best friend versus girlfriend. Whoa.
Woo!
So that means Tarun and Amrita will be competing for Harsha's love.
I already have it.
Yeah,
this is just for respect.
You got it. Okay. So yeah, most of these questions will be like one specific answer, but if it's not, it will be whichever answer Harsha prefers. If it's funny or like, I don't know, whatever
closer
he prefers.
In some sense.
Yeah, closer in some sense, yeah.
Oh, so just Tarun's answer.
Okay, we start with question 1. If Harsha could wear one color for the rest of his life, what would it be? Just want to give a quick shout out to Bhavna for the submission for this question.
It's an interesting question.
Shout out Bhavna.
Cut that part out, Christian.
Also, when you guys give your answer, you can add some context, whatever your like thought process behind it, whatever to add, like to make Harsha better understand your thinking, if you will, if you want.
So, ladies first.
Okay. I don't know. The first color that popped into my head was maroon. I think you have a few maroon clothes. You have some pants. You have some shirts. You have a blazer.
I have clothes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lock maroon. Also, the calves are maroon. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm locking that in.
Nice.
Ron, what was the question again?
We should give the point to Maruth. Okay,
I
if
just want
Harsha
to
could wear one color for the rest of his life, what would it be?
Okay, so thinking about this from a practicality standpoint, I'm trying to think of like what color is like the most versatile, right? Like that you could wear over and over again, and like people wouldn't necessarily think that you're wearing the same thing over and over again. But I also wanted to mix that a little bit with Harsha's interests in color, so I'll go with blue.
What kind of blue? I could have just said red, but I said blue.
Oh.
Well,
We accept blue
I'm not.
as an
I'm not
answer.
pigeonholing. I'm not pigeonholing myself into one shade of blue. I'm just saying blue in general because the question does not specify a specific shade of a color. Rather, it says just a color. And so in this case, probabilistically, I have more of a chance of winning. Unless Harsha does not like my answer.
I can confirm that we can accept blue as an answer.
Fine.
Thank you, Father.
Okay.
I would also when Bhavna first proposed this question to me, I thought but the first thing I thought it was white, just because Harsha wears white t-shirts all the time, so it wouldn't mix up his wardrobe that much. But then you have to wear white shorts on white, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But that was my answer. But anyway, Harsha, take it away.
Blue.
Let's go.
Mostly because of what Tarun was saying, that I could wear different kinds of blue and still be okay. So I think he was like spot on with his explanation and answer.
Wow, we could give him 2 points, but we'll give him 1 for now. We'll give him 1 with the star next to it.
One with the
So
star.
lame.
I'm a good noodle.
Okay, this one is more of like a one. Okay, like it's a direct answer. What baseball team does Harsha support?
Oh. What, do I have to buzz or something?
Oh, we'll let Tarun go first this time.
Yeah.
We'll alternate.
Hold on. The Indians.
Okay.
Okay, I was also gonna say that.
You both suck.
Wait, but like they changed their name.
Oh, to what?
I don't know, Cleveland baseball team.
Aww.
I don't remember.
I feel like I'm closer.
Wait.
No, what do you mean? Is it the same
It was,
exact thing?
is it Guardians?
Yeah, she got it.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Dude, how am I supposed to know that, man?
We talked about it in our chat, Tarun.
I learned it on Twitter.
We love an informed fiance or fiancée.
Thanks.
Fiancé. Okay, it's tied up.
But you have a star next to yours, so you're technically still winning, Tarun.
I'm winning.
If Harsha was to go on 1 week long destination vacation, so I'm pretty much saying like outside of this country, where would he go?
That's a tough question.
How specific
Thank you.
does it have to be?
I think
country,
country's
right?
good enough.
Yeah, we'll give a country, yeah. But if you name a place in that country that Harsha also likes, we'll give you a star as well.
You haven't been out of the country, so you don't know.
You haven't been out of the country? What? He's been to many
I have.
places.
I have to like a couple places.
Cancun.
Hey, what about Canada?
What about India?
What about India?
India? Doesn't count.
What about Dubai?
Oh, Dubai definitely
Ooh.
counts.
What about the Netherlands?
Was that on the plane?
No, I was there for like a day.
Oh, a whole day. Whoa.
What about the
But
Amsterdam?
better than you. No, I haven't been there.
Oh,
Oh.
Um,
I'm trying to think. I think I can rule out Russia.
Okay.
okay.
Thank you for
203
that.
countries left.
But you know the number of countries?
Wait, how many countries are there?
I don't know.
Oh, you just made a number?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 250.
Oh, I thought it was like 205. So then I just took out America.
Now I'm interested now.
Damn, where would Harsha like to go, man?
Wait, what? There's only 100. There's 195 sovereign states, but if you include Vatican City and Palestine, it's 197.
No way.
Oh shit!
Yes, way.
Can we start a country? There's not that many.
Alright, we're getting distracted here.
I haven't answered, but I don't know if it's right.
Okay, if you can't think of like what he actually wants to go to, think of a fun place that he should want to go to, if you want.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, because if it helps, I don't
Amrita,
have,
I feel like
I don't have an
whatever
answer in my head right now.
Amrita,
Okay.
I feel like whatever place you plan in the future, Harsha will just come with you anyway. So
Yeah. Wait, Harsha,
Okay,
what did you just say?
Then
I missed.
I
That.
actually don't have a specific answer in my head right now, so I'm
Okay.
really curious.
okay. I think I'm gonna say Italy because we planned a trip to Italy and they have like all of the landscapes, and I think the weather would work out for him too because he doesn't like to be too hot. But there's like mountains, there's a beach, there's flat land, I guess. And I think he would have fun.
I was gonna say Spain because we keep on talking about a villa in Spain and like like the vibes with the boys and the gang and the
in the year,
What's a
Yeah.
yeah?
just the vibes in it. But yeah, Spain because I mean pretty much the same reasons that you just listed. I feel like you can do all the same thing in Italy as you do in Spain, pretty much.
Mm.
great answers all around.
But pizza in Italy and pasta. I think he likes pasta.
But he also
Okay,
likes Taco Bell.
What? Harsha, what were we saying?
I'm gonna go with Italy, guys.
Yay.
This-
I'm also.
Cuck,
You should
man.
also. I don't know if we said this earlier, but Amrita's sitting right next to Harsha, so
Yeah, I'm going with Italy, guys.
Amrita, get your hands off him! Oh my god! All right, so that's 2-1, 2-1 star. And
I should have
Amrita's
said the
treasure.
moon, man. You definitely picked the moon. Wouldn't you? You'd pick the moon over Italy.
By myself, though? Because there's not that many people on the moon. There's me.
Yeah, but you get to go to the moon. You'd be one of the very few people to be on the moon.
But 1 week.
I wouldn't have
vacation.
fun, though.
What the fuck you mean? You jump around and shit? You bring a
1 week?
basketball hoop?
Basketball.
You could jump so high.
Next question. Actually, this is a callback to earlier in the episode when Amrita said they played Jeopardy at the party. This is actually just to test you guys' memory. Because I know Trun does not give a shit. And you, earlier in the episode, also said that you have bad memory. Actually, I don't know if you said that in the episode or
I
not. If we're
did.
recording. Okay, you did. All right. So, one of the questions in that Jeopardy was, how many times has Harsha's shoulder popped out?
Oh.
I mean, I
think I
remember the
got it.
answer. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
If you want to count
Okay.
us down, we say it at the same time.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
All right, I'll count down.
I
3.
get it wrong.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
11.
10. Oh.
Oh, it's not 11.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I know the answer.
Hey, but
I
you gave
knew
a
it.
plus or minus 1 during the Jeopardy.
Hmm.
Yeah, but she got it exactly, so she gets the points.
Man, this is biases if I've ever seen it.
What? We literally said the exact answer.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a dumb bitch. We get it.
Okay. All right, 3-1 star. If Harsha was to be portrayed in a movie, which celebrity would play him? And also, this one, I don't know if Harsha has a specific celebrity in mind, so if you can like make a good argument for one, it might be your point.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm a pretty unique guy, you know?
Oh, I have one. He's a Hindi actor. Oh, sorry, no hints for Tharan.
Can I say? I'll just go. Can I say a mix between Phineas and Ferb? Like if it was an animated movie.
a great
Phineas's
answer.
head, Phineas's head, but Ferb's body.
And then painted brown.
Yeah.
And then
Baljeet.
And then
Baljeet.
Baljeet. Okay, Amrita, what was your answer?
My answer is much less funny, but we have a running joke that Vicky Kaushal reminds me of Harsha. Just a little, like the head shape, I think.
I don't know who that is.
So I want to look it up real quick.
Yeah, I must.
Well, since she picked a real
dude,
person,
yeah.
I want to go with her as the answer because I'm not animated. I don't want to look like Phineas or Ferb.
What the fuck?
He kind of does.
Thanks, Haran.
Like when he smiles.
He kind of looks
Yeah.
like a mix between Art and Harsha.
Okay, it seems like Amrita's running away with it, Tarun. You gotta step it up.
I'm trying my best, man. I didn't even know the answer to that one. I tried to be funny. I still got let down.
Hey, if I was the person playing, I would choose your answer.
Give me another star, baby.
1 and 2 stars just for Tarun. Okay. This is one like another direct question. At what age did Harsha start wearing glasses?
Oh.
Is there a plus or minus one for this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have a guess.
I have a guess too, but I don't think it's right. But we'll go for it.
Who's going first this time?
I think Amrita, you go first this time.
Okay. I think 5.
That was what I was gonna say too, because kindergarten.
And you both are right. 5.
Wow.
Aww.
What a meaningless point.
The first day I wore glasses to school, there's this girl on the bus that I would talk to on the way to school, and then she just looked at me and started screaming and sat somewhere else. And I got so sad.
Is this like when you bought did you bring Italy to school or something?
I brought Italy to school first grade.
And they all started screaming and left him.
Yeah, it wasn't a nice place for my type of people, I guess.
It's crazy because your baseball team's all about the Indians, dude. That's kind of crazy.
And now we just guard them. And then when I was like 6 or 7, I had my mom saw bite marks on the legs of my glasses because while I used to take shits, I just put my glasses in my mouth and start biting on them.
Little mid-shit snack.
That's our quote, bro. That's a quote right there.
My mom was like, "Are you hungry? I'm not feeding you enough food." Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, can confirm. There's no bite marks on his glasses.
I used to eat lotion as a kid too.
What?
You're not exposing yourself, bro. It's okay.
You know Cetaphil?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's kind of fire. You should try it.
That's so gross.
Are you a big? Do you eat a vino?
Oh, I haven't tried it. My brother was young enough that he also did the same thing, and he was like, "Oh, a vino doesn't taste good."
Oh my god. Okay, let's go back to the game, I guess. Okay, who is Harsha's favorite artist of all time?
Like music artist?
No, painter.
Paint. Yeah, music artist, to clarify.
I think we can rule out 6ix9ine. I bet you.
Thank you,
True.
It's crazy how much we used to play 6ix9ine like junior year of college.
It's a bop, man. It's a fucking bop.
Yeah, too bad he's a trash person.
Yeah.
I think Kanye.
It's a good answer.
I think Travis Scott.
Also a good answer.
Kanye.
Let's go.
Travis Scott's more recent, right?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't listen to like recent Kanye stuff either.
Like Body of Work, Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been my guess as well.
Got you.
You're on the right track there, Amrita. So
Thank you.
What's the score now?
It's now 5-3 and 2 stars.
How many questions left?
One of those.
Should we convert the?
Damn.
Yeah, we should give the 2 stars into a point. So it's 5-4.
Yeah,
this is my game, guys. Got to keep it interesting. Actually, I'm gonna step back from the game for a second, just because we're on the topic of music, and I saw this on Twitter a couple of days ago, and I thought it was interesting. Who do you think dominated okay, so this year, like, Olivia Rodrigo dominated, right? Like, she dominated this year in music, I think. And then, so in 2015, Fetty Wap dominated. And I saw on Twitter, they were saying who dominated more of, like, their respective years, Fetty Wap or Olivia Rodrigo. I thought it was Fetty Wap, and it wasn't even close, but
yeah,
I don't know what you guys thought.
I thought so too, but I think the people younger than us listen to more of her music that we are not aware of.
I mean, I listened to her album.
How
it's
big
not
it
bad.
is.
It's pretty good. But I just thought Fetty Wap just had more, like, absolute bangers on his album.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I think I saw more tweets leaning toward Fetty Wap, but that might also just be because they're our age. But they're right. Like, I remember everyone was running around saying like 1738 like all the time.
Yeah.
And you could actually dance to his songs, and we did have like, you know, like at our international night, like we incorporated his song into our like Indian dance. You can't do that with Olivia Rodrigo's like breakup songs.
Yeah, that's true.
I think a key differentiating factor is that with Fetty Wap, like we like said it or sang it or like memed it. But with Olivia Rodrigo, you just hear it a lot. I mean, maybe that's because I don't really listen to it, and I feel like all the kids that do are like the TikTok kids. But I feel like it's she's just dominating because there's like she dominates on those platforms.
Yeah.
Not because it's like it's a good music, sure, but it's not like culture defining by any means.
That's fair. Maybe if TikTok was there in 2015, he would have been even bigger.
Yeah.
Like Fetty Wap.
Yeah. I mean, his songs were on like Vine and stuff at the time. I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I thought it was interesting. Okay, back to the game. We actually have some submissions from Harsha himself.
Whoa.
So we could make this worth double points because Harsha came up with the questions if you want. What do you think, Harsha?
Yeah, let's do it. Because one of them I don't know the answer.
Oh.
Okay, we'll save that one for the last one. All right. This one, yeah, another direct question. When did Harsha start playing the piano?
Oh God, dude.
I don't know, like 7 years old.
Did he have the brain capacity to play at 7 years? I was gonna say like 9.
Both are wrong.
Oh no.
The correct answer is 5.
What?
5?
I had to read the sheet. I had to read the sheet music, so I got glasses.
Oh.
No, I don't know why I got glasses, but that was not why. But yeah, I started playing it in kindergarten.
Oh.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I
Your
think
hands are
people-
so small.
Yeah, how'd you even reach the keys, bro?
I started playing around that age too, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like most kids that are into music like start playing then.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Okay.
common.
Dang, so no one gets a point. That's rough.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's another double point question coming up. And then there will be a final open-ended question that I just came up with that you can risk all your points to potentially win the game or not.
Do we
And all
waste
your stars.
points?
So realistically, you could just not answer the next question and just wait for that.
Yeah.
But forget that. All right. If you need, wait, sorry, that's not the question.
What were you reading?
You're saying if you need more, you can do this. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh.
Fuck's sake. I'm the worst host. No one's ever gonna hire me ever again. Okay, if Porsha had to eat one food for the rest of his life, what would it be?
For the rest of his life? Oh,
Harsha
dude.
gets tired of things so easily.
Exactly. That's why I don't know the answer to this
He's
question.
not tired of you yet, though.
You don't know the answer?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go only because I've seen you eat this consistently, like over the time that I've known you. Apples.
I had some today.
Yeah, a close contender was like yogurt rice.
Wait, no, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, you could use it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, she wins.
That's so stupid,
Yogurt
man.
rice.
I said it.
You said
Turn,
you
we'll
did
give you
it.
a star, but it doesn't mean anything at this point.
This is so stupid, man. These fucking stars, man. God damn.
Okay, so now Amrita's up 8-5. Oh, sorry. 8-4.
7-4.
7-4. Yeah, 7-4. Yeah. 7-4. She's in the lead. But we have the final question here, which is another open-ended question. And like, you can risk all your points or as many points as you want. It's like treat it like a Final Jeopardy question, if you will.
So I need to wager?
Yeah, you need to wager.
I'll
So tell me
wager
your
all
wagers.
4 of my points because I need to, otherwise I won't win. Unless I can also wager the star and that counts.
No,
for
the stars are out of the window, bro. You've already used them.
Oh shit. I'll use all 4 of my points.
Amrita, what's your wager?
Yeah, I'll do 3 of them,
3? Okay.
right?
So if we both lose, you tie.
Why 3?
Why not?
You already did 3. You already said 3. So,
No, wait. Did I do the math wrong?
well, if you have
Wait.
7
Yeah.
and he has 4, and he
Yeah.
has to wager all 4 to get to 8.
Yeah.
So
Why
you
would you
only
do 3? You just need to do 2.
2,
Oh,
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Sorry, you've already actually locked in 3, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
it doesn't actually
But I
matter.
just
Okay.
can't
Doesn't mean
do
Well,
anything.
we could-
Literally means
No, but we
so
could add
much
2
to
to
me.
that, though. You're going to get to 5?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Want to do 7, though?
No.
Okay. I don't think Harsha has a nickname, but if you were to have one, what would his nickname be? True, this is an alley-oop right to you, buddy.
Yeah. Amrita has to go first. I already have mine.
Oh no. I don't. There's so many. I'm gonna go. I go Hershey Poo.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go Harsha, the big dick pussy destroyer.
Oh my god. Wait, why would he say his name again for
AKA LeBron James.
I thought you were gonna say Shri.
What an answer. Okay,
Yeah.
If you say no to me, that means you aren't that.
I'm not LeBron James.
Or the other part.
Sorry, what was that again? What was the other part? I kind of forgot.
The big dick pussy destroyer.
The BDPD.
It's like a police department.
Dude, I'm hiking when I start calling them that BDPD.
BDP.
Oh my god.
That's so cute. It's so cute.
Yeah,
like
I'm not gonna go. I'm going with Harsha because I'm actually gonna call
What the
that.
fuck? Oh god.
Turn, you get another star from me, buddy. But too bad you have 0 points, and Amrita wins. So congrats, Amrita, for winning the game.
Yo, we can call him King BDP. King BDD? King BDP. BDP.
Okay, Amrita, you want to give a speech for winning the game?
Yeah, can you give a speech this time? God.
No, I'm gonna cry again.
That's fine. We've never had someone cry on the podcast out of happiness.
That's true.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, thanks to Jeopardy for giving me the answer to that question that Tharan completely forgot.
And he was the team captain for one of the teams too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thanks to my brain for holding on to this knowledge.
And thanks for me for coming up with the questions, I guess. Fuck me,
Yeah.
I guess. Or who cares? All right.
Yeah, you
You
gotta thank.
said thank a speech for the win.
Yeah, so you should.
Yeah,
thank
but
the host and people
usually you're
involved.
humble
Fine.
enough to respect people around you. Like
Yeah, have you seen
Porsha.
like Oscar-winning speeches? Like they just
No.
thank everyone. They don't say thanks to me for.
Yeah,
asking.
thanks to me for being so great at my job.
Fine, thank you, Haran, for hosting.
You said
Oh, you're
fine
Such
first.
a
I didn't mean
great
it.
job.
Christian, cut that out.
And thank you, Harsha. Thanks.
For what?
For helping host, and thank you, Tharan, for being a good competitor.
And then who edits the podcast? You want to say thank you to him too?
Thank you, Christian. Oh,
And thank you for coming on.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Haran was so disappointed with that speech that he left.
He left.
Nah, actually, no, his power cut out, so he's no longer here. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to end the episode without him. But yes, Amrita, thank you for coming on. This was very fun. Congratulations, you two, on your engagement.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on the podcast. And thanks for saying yes.
To the ring as well.
You're welcome.
Hmm. So with that, we want to thank everyone for listening to this episode. If you liked it, just go to our Instagram, follow at an interesting discussion, follow us on Spotify for weekly episodes as we wrap this summer series up. Looking forward to a new episode next week. So thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.